for the 5-on-5, and there you see it is an offensive versus defensive matchup. Aces first in the league in scoring, and we are underway. The Aces in there.
Yeah, I think it's taken her a minute too to get kind of her legs under her, but I believe she's back the way she's played the last 2 games.
Yeah, that was nice ball movement right at the top and assists. Now Williams found just a little bit of real estate. That's all she needs.
That's like Williams' corner.
Who played on the Australian Olympic team that got a bronze this year for Sandy Brondello, their head coach. Another good look, Williams into Collier.
Is it helping the team? Is it helping the world? How does she move the needle? And she's moved the needle in so many different ways this season.
And then does what she does best, hitting a 3. Asia, good fake to get around McBride and then put in the floater. Gray got Smith to blow by. Wilson with the putback. 3 offensive rebounds in the last couple of games, as you mentioned. Asia got a hand on it, but couldn't control. Now it's Smith to Carlton, who put it in and drew the foul. And he had 34 assists on 37 made field goals. That's astonishing.
That's crazy.
Plum gets her first points. Shot clock at 5 now for Plum. Found Young, who was cutting just enough time to get the clock shot. Clark, her turn now to beat the shot clock. Hit that 3. Carlton to Xander Lucini. Sweet turnaround for the Italian. Young for another 3, yeah! That extra shooting practice paying off.
She's back.
In a trade with Washington, in part to get depth in the post, because Cheryl Reed talked about how they can get into foul trouble, and that's a great look from Asia into Hayes. Collier now working against Hayes, trying to post up. Xander Lucini, who has the second best 3-point percentage in the league this year. The best 3-point shooter this year, Stephanie Dolson, over 50%.
All the big girls can shoot the ball right now. Xander Lucini, she's 6'2".
Plum off glass. Heidemann to Xander Lucini, who's got that I want to shoot look in her eye. Instead, gets it over to Heidemann. She needs to shoot and got it blocked by Gray. Good defense by Vegas. Second block of the game for Chelsea Gray. Last games, Miller lays it in for her first basket. Dorka Juhas with the miss. And now Young shoots over Hines Allen and hits the 3. That's 3 threes for Jackie. Hines Allen thought about taking the 3. Xander Lucini, nothing but net. In the last couple of games, since coming back from Paris, Courtney Williams knew that was going in as soon as it left her hands. She had a great game here at Vegas earlier in the season with 15 points and 9 assists. Plum back in the game.
I think Hines Allen is a terrific pickup for Minnesota. It allows them to have a 4-post rotation.
Gusticks in from the corner.
Those were great additions. Those are spark plugs, energy to bring to this team.
That's great. Williams to the brand new Minnesota Lynx. Cheryl Reeve actually used the term, we have a magical chemistry that other teams long for. Collier makes her first shot since coming in off the bench here in the second quarter and got fouled. Minnesota up by 8. Extend that to 10. It's a 10-0. Wilson guarded by Hines Allen. Left Clark open. That's all she needed.
So that's a good sign for Vegas.
Last 10 games, just 26% from the floor overall. Wow, Hines Allen. Collier with 9 leads a balanced Minnesota team. Williams elevates. Man, you're right. That mid-range from that part of the floor,
It's
deadly.
pure.
But speaking of Asia, she has not scored in 11 and a half minutes, and it's only taken 2 shots. That's a problem.
Well, she touched it a lot in that first quarter, not so much in the second.
Shot clock winding down. Hayes, just in the nick of time. Gets it back from Wilson. Good look. Another offensive board for Asia. That's the first time she has scored. Hines Allen. Back rimmed it.
That's twice Courtney Williams has kept the possession for Minnesota.
Third shot of the possession, and Collier buries it. Carlton hit that 3, but Asia Wilson counters with the basket.
And Kia Stokes is in the game. She only played 7 minutes in that first half.
Courtney Williams, oh my goodness.
We have to be better on the defensive end.
Well, the thing that Minnesota has done on the offensive end, understanding on Courtney Williams.
2 Minnesota played 4 minutes and 19 seconds and came up with 6 points in that first half. Very valuable with Smith in deep foul trouble. Collier, goodness. Hayes, guarded by McBride. Plum spots up, nails it.
Well, the Aces got away from committing those no-nos.
Yeah, no more no-nos.
Don't need to have 2 on the ball, and you got to contest on shots, and you got to find Courtney Williams. With this lineup, high risk, high reward. You got too much size on the floor and muscle from Hines Allen.
Plum, who played for Cheryl Reeve on the Olympic team, and they have a very interesting relationship. She's 35 years of age.
I can't believe that.
Played on the championship team at Texas A&M with Gary Blair. And shot clock in the single digits now for Young over McBride's outstretched hand. Now Heidemann running the point as Courtney Williams gets a little bit of a break.
But Jackie Young's matched up with Collier.
Nice movement. Heidemann. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Jackie. Come on now. Jackie Young has been poisoned from the three-point line, but then Minnesota. Second leading scorer behind Collier, and now K-Mac fired herself up. That was the problem.
She likes being outside that three-point line.
Back-to-back buckets for McBride. Gustafson had it just. Plum all the way to the basket, and Alana Smith with the block. Jackie Young almost. Pam Ward, Carolyn Peck, and Angel Gray joining you from Vegas. These two teams will play in a couple of days. Asia off to a great start. That's just what they needed. Not being called. Plum's going to check in at the next whistle. Tiffany Hayes, yes.
Colson is when Becky calls her number.
Nafisa Collier will check in for Minnesota. Beautiful pass to Hayes on the break. Cheryl Reeve calls a timeout.
She had a double-double, 22 and 15 against Connecticut. And after this game, seeing how she's able to move in second place in scoring as well, I asked her how it felt to be able to move up in the ranks. She said, Angel, they must have forgot who I am.
That's 9 rebounds.
Jackie Young gets it into single digits. She made a huge difference, but a big team win for Minnesota.
Well, and 28 assists on 38 field goals. They just make the right plays